So today we are going apartment hunting. I'm actually going to take you guys with me. I'm probably going to do like a cute little series on TikTok. I don't know if I'm going to do a series on TikTok because didn't they say they about to bend it?
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shayla. So you're going to go ahead and get ready with me because we're about to go apartment shopping. Yes, I did say apartment shopping. I'm going to do my full face and I'm going to actually put on some clothes because me and Bae is going to do like a date night afterwards. And I'm going to take you guys with me. I am going to tell you why. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, baby, just keep watching. So before I get started, I always start off with the Maybelline Plump to plump up my lips while I'm doing my makeup. Don't need a lot because when I say this stuff burns, it burns. I used to use Too Faced lip injection, but Too Faced lip injection is like $30. This is only like $10. So it makes more sense to get this because it does the same exact job. I've already done my skincare routine. I'm just going to go ahead and prime. So I typically use the Embryolisse. I was taught by a makeup artist that they use this as a primer. Me personally, I think it's kind of oily to use as a primer, especially if you are a person that has oily skin. So I use it as simply just a moisturizer. I go in and I still prime normally. It hydrates my skin so well. Like it makes my skin just looks immaculate up under all of the makeup. It makes it look like skin. But well, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that me and my wife own a home. We love the house. Nothing's wrong with the house. If you've been here a while, you know that I still have a 9 to 5. Thankful that it's a hybrid job. But on those days that I have to go in, I still have to drive in. And our house is on the outskirts of Dallas. By the way, I'm using the Lip Bar Exact Arch Micro Brow Pencil. It's in the color black brown. I really like the pencil. It's very inexpensive. I typically use Benefit, but I was using this, so it made more sense to go ahead and finish this and then use my unused pencils. Even though that I'm hybrid, those days that I have to go in are pretty painful. The drive is it's excruciating. Although it's only 3 days out of the week, it's very draining. It's mentally and physically draining. I did it for almost 3 years. And my last straw was one day I was driving home and I was in traffic. I don't remember why there was traffic, but it was like really bad traffic. And I typically have to drive through rush hour because that's what time I have to be at work. And it took me 2.5 hours to get home from work. So I did not make it into my house till almost 8 o'clock at night. And I left work around 5 something. Like, I use the restroom before I leave because of that reason. I actually had to use the restroom again, which is fair because I've been sitting in traffic for 2.5 hours. Like, that's crazy. It just made me so irritated because me, a grown woman, literally like trying to drive to my house because I have to use the restroom so fucking bad. So I just was like, yeah, I don't want to live out here no more. Like, I would rather stay out there in Dallas than stay out here. I was like, we live out here. Yes, I love our house, but we don't have kids. It's really no reason for us to be doing this. Like, it's just, what is it for? Me and my wife had to sit down and have a long conversation. And I thought I was acting out emotionally, but it was true. I really did not want to be in our house no more. I love it, but I hated the traffic. It make you not want to enjoy the house because you're constantly in traffic all the time. Today is Saturday, January the 11th. Even on the weekends, it's like that. I was just able to do so much within a 24-hour time span. And when I got out here, that kind of went away. And I just felt so unaccomplished. I knew it was a sacrifice when we got the house. So we thought that the area was going to be like built up. It would have all of my necessities out here. I don't know. Like I thought that I would adjust and create a routine and be fine, but I could not do it. Like we thought that we were doing a good thing by buying a house, which I still think we did. We did do a good thing, but I felt like in the end it costed us more, like as far as mental health, and I also felt like it costed us more. We're still gonna keep the house. We're not gonna get rid of it. We're just gonna try to see if we can rent it out. But yeah, it did hurt my feelings. By the way, I know I use a lot of product and I haven't said anything. I'm using NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Absolutely love, in the color New Caledonia. I'm also using Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Love this so much that I'm scraping it out, but I also already have a new one on standby. And then I'm using the Fenty Espresso Matchstick. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I love Riri. She's my girl. But I'm not that big of a fan of a lot of like Fenty products. And it's not that I haven't tried them. The Eavesdrop Skin Tint, although it does not do a lot of coverage, love that. So today we are going apartment hunting. I'm actually going to take you guys with me. I'm probably going to do like a cute little series on TikTok. I don't know if I'm going to do a series on TikTok because didn't they say they about to bend it? I also believe TikTok, not because China got our information, but more so because they cannot hop in front of some of the information that's on TikTok when people be telling their experiences. Baby, we gonna keep going through adversity. I am sad about it though, because honestly, TikTok is the reason how I cleared up my acne. Yeah. So I just finished setting my under eye with the Huda Beauty Nifa Easy Bake Powder. Chef's kiss. When she sent that to me, I said yes. I've loved their product, and I'm like, damn, I've been missing out. Like some people have told me like, yeah, we love it. I'm like, okay. But you know, if I have my eye on something else, I'm not trying to try anything that anybody else is trying to sell to me. But this is kind of like the base of what I'm doing today. I'm really not doing a lot because we have to leave around 10 and it's already what? It's 9:50 and I have no clothes on. Okay, bye girl, because I gotta hurry up.
Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go from underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chuck a look around. Find one to see my type. Now my dog and he knows what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet this girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes.
Hey guys, so I know I ran off because I was in a rush to get dressed because we had to be here at 11 and it was literally like 9:50. I was like, oh, I'm not even completely finished with my makeup. I am now. But we came, we looked at the apartment, as you can see. Love the apartment, but I'm still very open because although it's an apartment, it does still look like it's been used, but it's fair. It's an older apartment. I'm wanting it to look like my house. This does not look used. Although we've been in there for 3 years, everybody just don't treat things the same. And, you know, that kind of is what it is. But it looks so nice. Like, it's so big. It has tall ceilings, tall windows, so much sunlight. I actually love it. They're supposed to also have one that comes available that has like a little yard connected to it. So I'm eager to see that one. They have like little garage storage spaces. So instead of us having to buy a storage, we could possibly get one of those. It's just endless possibilities with this particular location. I'm hopeful. Janice is our realtor. She is her own YouTuber, and baby, she does all the things, okay? So Janice introduced us to that particular apartment, and she gave us a list of apartments, and we loved pretty much the entire list. It was like a list of maybe like 10 or 12. We loved the entire list except for maybe like 2 of them. Honey, what you think about the apartment?
It was great.
Woman of small, not a lot of words, okay? So, but yeah, if she don't have a lot of words, then that's a good thing, actually.
Facts.
Because, yeah, she gonna tell you if she don't like something. But I think I was like pleasantly surprised. But I'm still, like I said, I'm still open to other things. She said, scratch this itch that you got, because she thinks I want to be like in downtown, but I don't. I just don't like to have to drive all the time. I'm not a fan of driving.
That's literally saying you want to live downtown.
It's saying that I don't want to drive as much. We're headed to another apartment, and I'm actually excited about this apartment as well, so I'll keep y'all updated. This is the fit. I have on like a white unitard, and then I have on my some faux leather pants, and I have on a black trench coat, of course my cap, my infamous necklace that I love so much that I got from Zara, and I paid way too much money for, but love it, and I've been wearing it like crazy. And I have on my H&M earrings, ring from Shein. I put this together in like a matter of seconds because I couldn't think of nothing, and I had to also be covered up because it's cold outside. So anyways, we're headed to the next spot. Y'all in a sec. I'm actually trying to put together like a series, trying to get back in the groove of things. I am gonna show you guys my behind the scenes. So basically, it's pretty strategic on how I pick out my clothes. When you're showing up on a platform as big as Instagram and you're trying to get the views, you're trying to get the engagement, you're trying to do all of the things and build your community also while making money, this particular niche is very expensive. It's a very expensive niche. Yes, you can build up your following by thrifting and or wearing stuff in your closet. At that point, you are showing up every day, building a following and not making any money on your platform because you don't have anything to tag an affiliate link. That means at that point, you will be relying on brand deals. And to be honest, I don't want to rely on brand deals. I want to be kind of like all around. I want money to come in several different aspects. I have to make sure that whatever I'm picking and choosing, I'm able to tag. If it's not available, you can't tag it. I can tag it and it's unavailable, but that means no one can buy it. So that means that I get no commission off of it. So a lot of times I try to purchase at least one item or something that can be tagged, but it's something that I like and I know that it's following the trend. I try my best to keep something that is relevant and still in stock. That way that I'm able to kind of like make some type of commission off of the work that I did. Now, granted, commission is pennies, babes. Pennies, okay? Because although you can have viral videos, there's a lot of time where people ask for the link and you think that that automatically means that they buy. Comments and engagement, shares leads into actual purchases, and sometimes it don't. That is the realistic view of content creation. These series typically be like 30 days, 10 days, 12 days, 15 days, whatever may be the case, which is all fine and dandy. What I've noticed with myself personally, because I like to put my best foot forward, if I'm going to post 10 outfits, I want to be the top 10 outfits. Like, I want those 10 outfits to be the best that I put together. I think that sometimes people just show up just to say they showed up. That's just not me. I'm not that type of person. So to put my best foot forward, honestly, it just made more sense for me to only do 10-day series, because my mind, that's what I can put together, like fire 10 outfits. I don't want to go broke behind this, but this is an expensive hobby. I genuinely just I like fashion. Like, that is my judge. I think that's the part where I see my creativity. I got 3 outfits. I'm proud. This is my little rack of clothing. This is my little setup. I've pretty much put all of my outfits that I think are going to work out on this rack, and then I try them on. I accessorize them. I also take pictures. This is just what helps me. I have to be organized or it looks a mess, and I refuse. You see the outfit now. but I take pictures as like a lookbook. I try to use a lot of things consistently throughout the entire series. If I have, like, say if I'm wearing this unitard or shapewear during 2 outfits, I typically shoot those 2 outfits together, right? One after the other. That way I can kind of like go ahead and get it out the way, because I don't want to be struggling to put this unitard on twice when I should have just did it then. You have to find a pace in this game and figure out just like what works for you, for real, for real. This is what I find works for me.
TT, 2-turn baby girl.